Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm CJ Papa. Hurricane Helene targeting Florida.
It's about to go through the warmest water on its trajectory. And there's really nothing in its way. And that's why we think it's going to be a major hurricane, borderline, maybe Category 4. It doesn't matter. The results are going to be the same. It's going to be the potential for storm surge of up to 18 feet.
Fox senior meteorologist Janice Dane, Fox Weather's meteorologist Michael Estime in Tampa.
The size of this storm really matters. The tropical storm diameter on this thing is over 700 miles at peak maximum later on this afternoon.
Fox News confirming New York City Mayor Eric Adams indicted Wednesday night on federal criminal charges. He's refusing calls to step down, blaming the probe on critical comments aimed at the White House for not enough help to deal with the migrant crisis. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law. At Logan Thompson Law.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Everyone, welcome in. It is 7:03, Mix 1041. We're also on MixTV.tv this morning. Obviously, everyone at this point is talking about the weather and what Hurricane Helene could bring to our area. Let me begin by saying that the Bradley County school system announced that, first this.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, brought to you by our friends at Insurance Incorporated. We're going to begin the news with the weather, actually. Both Bradley County and Cleveland City schools operating on a normal schedule today. They announced this late yesterday afternoon, but all after-school activities have been canceled today because of the weather. Both systems say they are watching the weather and will make a determination about tomorrow's school schedule later today. Again, Bradley County and Cleveland City schools operating on a normal schedule today. All after-school activities are canceled today, tonight, because of weather concerns. I want to bring in Austin here right here at the top, and just give us an update on the overall path you're seeing.
Good morning. Yeah, so as of this morning, the National Weather Service is predicting that Hurricane Helene will actually make landfall, being a Category 4 storm down in the Gulf. And from there, it'll start moving up overnight. We will start seeing rain move in this afternoon, and then that will continue through tomorrow evening. We are looking at possibly 4 to 6 inches of rain with about 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts in our area. So it'll definitely be a rainy night.
Yeah, certainly so. We're going to be monitoring this. Hey, and Austin, you have our severe weather alert page up on the website. Is that right?
Yes. So the severe weather alert page is there, and we're updating it throughout the day, so you can stay up to date with the latest watches and warnings on there, and then the forecast and any of the school closings or anything that we have going forward, or any after-school closings or announcements that there is will be on that page.
Okay, thank you. That's all on mymix1041.com, our severe weather coverage, sponsored by Insurance Incorporated. Stay with us. It's also very important to download the Mix 1041 app. It's a free download from our website, mymix1041.com. We have all the information there. You can listen, you can watch, you can do all of that right there. Go to our regular news at this moment, and the Reliance man's been arrested, charged with aggravated assault. after seriously injuring another man on September 19th in Bradley County. Bradley County EMS responded to a home on 9th Street Southeast on a report of a medical emergency. And when they arrived, they found Shane Matthew Howard unconscious on the porch of the home. Howard transported to Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga with serious injuries. Witnesses identified Dennis Evans from Reliance, a man who allegedly choked and beat Howard. Now, authorities encountered Evans on Wildwood Avenue. A short time later, he was arrested and booked in the Bradley County Jail. He's being held without bond. Our news partners at Local 3 report that a Bradley County man has been indicted for the solicitation of a minor. James Jonah Winters was found guilty September 18th of aggravated statutory rape committed in March of 2024. The document said that force and coercion were used to commit the act, bond set at $20,000. And Tennessee Wesleyan University moved up 5 spots to number 10 out of 131 institutions reviewed in the Best Regional Colleges South category, according to a report by U.S. News and World Report. And Tennessee Wesleyan, the highest-ranked Tennessee school on the list, and one of only 3 in the top 50. That's the very latest local and state news, and of course, weather coverage this morning. Time to get a check of the streets right now. Traffic flowing smoothly. If you do see a problem, please let us know about it. Call or text our Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic. And you can do that. Call us, volunteer Red of Pest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text our Cleveland State Cougar line, 423, same number, 614-6499. At 7:08, it's time now for the Hardee's Wake Up. There is a... What now? Austin, you got something?
Hey, there's a wreck on Spring Place Road right before you get to Ladd Springs Road. So
okay, so
it's a single vehicle crash, and they're working it right now.
All right. So where? Repeat that location one more time.
Out on Spring Place Road, right before you get to Ladd Springs Road.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep us updated. Bridget out this morning. So if you'll help us out here. All right. At 7:08, our Hardee's Wake Up. There is a Hardee's near you.
The best things in life never. Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Resorts, award-winning festivals, thrilling rides, and live shows with those you love most. Plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 12 minutes after 7.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
All right, I want to bring Austin back in here. Hey, let's talk about our forecast here.
Okay, so today we have cloudy with occasional rain during the afternoon, high 71 degrees. Chance of rain is like 90% as it moves in this afternoon. Tonight you can expect heavy rainfall with a low of 68 degrees. The remnants of Hurricane Helene will be moving into our area tonight and is expected to bring about 4 to 6 inches of rain overnight and tomorrow with a wind gust up to 40 miles per hour. Talking about tomorrow, the rain is expected to let up in the evening hours with a high temperature of 72 degrees. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 67 degrees. And taking a look at the central heat and air radar, there's a few showers in our area. You can see most of it still to the east of us right now.
Yeah, and we are tracking this, of course, severe weather coverage this morning, as you can go to our website and see all the very latest. That's going to become even more important as we go through the day today at mymix1041.com. You just go to the very top of the page. That is where our severe weather coverage is right there. Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools, they have canceled all after-school activities for this evening. They are going to watch the weather situation and make a call about tomorrow. That is what they are telling us.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Mix 104.1.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Schools operating on a normal schedule today, but both systems say that all after-school activities are canceled for today, tonight. They are, both the directors tell me, they are monitoring the situation for tomorrow, and we're just going to stay tuned throughout the day as Hurricane Helene definitely already having an impact on our area. Again, our severe weather coverage at the very top of MyMix1041.com. You can see everything up to the minute right there. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Tell you what's happening. I believe we got one more, Austin, we're missing there. But Pam Elliott, happy birthday to you. Also, Rebecca Dufty is celebrating today. Give us 1 second here. We also have, I know Jerry and Jem Veenstra are celebrating a wedding anniversary. 43 years today, Dr. Jerry Veenstra for so many years at Lee University, and Jem. And let me make sure I'm right on that. Yep, they're 43 years today. There you go. It is 7:19. We're joined now. Boy, what a great interview this is. Cleveland City Schools. We're joined by the Novice Teachers of the Year, and we also have with us Nat Acciona, principal of Cleveland Middle, and Karen Hall representing Cleveland High School this morning. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Doing well.
Great to see all of you. Nat, what's the Novice Teachers of the Year? What does that mean?
So this is a nomination for the newest teachers to the profession. So I think novice teachers have to have 3 years or less in the classroom, but show significant contribution to their schools and to the profession overall.
Very good. And Karen, my goodness, just breaking in here, and they're already winning awards.
Oh, absolutely. I've been in Jordan's room a few times just this year alone, and the way that she carries herself with students, but the way that the students are just so engaged and just learning everything and every day from her. It is a joy to watch. It's a privilege to be a part of her classroom.
All right, well, let's bring them up now. Lindsay Scott representing Cleveland Middle and Jordan Wagers, Cleveland High School. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it's so glad to have you. Tell us what grade do you teach, and what do you teach at Cleveland Middle?
Yeah, so this is my 4th year teaching, my first year at Cleveland Middle, but I teach 6th grade math.
6th grade math, and I know Jordan teaches math too, so hey, I've known Jordan a long time. But Lindsay, tell us a little about yourself and how you got into teaching.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm originally from the Nashville area and decided to come to Lee. Lee University is one of the only schools that offers a middle grade specific program. And I love middle school. I'm one of those crazy people that thinks middle school is a great place to be. And so, yeah, that's where my heart is. My heart is loving kids and helping them to love learning. And it's a joy to be a part of that every day.
Well, that's just tremendous. Jordan Wagers, Cleveland High School. And I've known Jordan a long time. Come on up to the microphone, Jordan. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing, Steve?
I'm okay. Hey, congratulations on this. What does this mean to you?
This means so much. I mean, I'm teaching at my alma mater, and so
what's that like?
I'm able to work with the teachers that they inspired me to do this in the first place. So I'm right next door to Mark Miles, Valerie Capps. I had both of them, and they both were the reason I wanted to do this in the first place. So it means a whole lot to just be right next door to them. And
so tell us what you teach at Cleveland High School.
I teach Algebra 2, so it's 11th grade math.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the year 2024, what's Algebra 2 like, and what are students like that are taking it? Because let me tell you something, I never attained Algebra 2.
Not many people do.
I was remedial for a long time.
But we do the best we can.
I actually had this conversation the other day. Anyway, Jordan, tell me what it's like nowadays at Cleveland High in this department.
It's really great. It is. We were able to really challenge our students, and we've had some really good curriculum things in place and supports. So last year I felt really supported, helping my kids reach those goals, and it's just really great at the school, like challenging our kids and making sure they reach grade level standards and things like that. It's been great.
I want to go back. Lindsay Scott's here from Cleveland Middle School. Lindsay and Jordan Wagers are the novice teachers of the year for Cleveland City School System. Hey, so Lindsay, going forward, any couple of maybe some goals that you have as far as your career is concerned?
That's a great question. I think the thing that excites me the most about being at Cleveland Middle is just the diversity of the students that we get to reach every day, and that is a really exciting challenge to me. So I'm excited this year and moving forward to continue to grow as a teacher in terms of how I'm meeting their needs each and every day.
How about you, Jordan?
My goals?
Yeah, maybe a couple of goals going forward.
I was trying to think. I was like, what are my goals? My goals are to just continue trying and doing my best. One of my most favorite things about this job is just reaching students and making relationships with them and seeing them every day. And so my goal is to just moving forward, continue to enjoy the job and just do my best.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to come back. Karen Hall, I mean, this is just wonderful. I love this honor, too, by the way.
Well, absolutely. It's nice that we celebrate teachers and their longevity, but it's really cool to celebrate these kids. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, they
are. To have seen Jordan come through as a student, support her as she went on to college, and to have her come back is an honor, and that we get to pull back some of these kids into the profession, and knowing that here I am in the end of my profession, and to be secure to know that it's in good hands. As Jordan is very progressive in her learning, she has a growth mindset, and she's just approachable, not only for her kids, but for all the kids in the hallway. And for Algebra 2, it's that last push of math before they take the ACT. So she has a lot invested in these kids.
Again, maybe that's where I went wrong, too. ACT, I mean, I got credit for writing my name right. But hey, that was a close one. Hey, Nat Akiona, let's talk again a little more about Lindsay here.
Sure. I had the privilege of being in Ms. Scott's class within the first 2 weeks of school, saw her in interaction with students, and I was like, man, I wish my kids, even though they had great teachers throughout their career, had the opportunity to sit under a teacher that's this energetic and enthusiastic, and just kind of gives the sense of togetherness inside the classroom, and especially with math, which a lot of students find overwhelming and intimidating. They have a kind spirit to give their instruction, and we're fortunate to have Miss Scott with us. In all honesty, Miss Scott was a transplant from McMinn County. Sorry, Mr. Parkinson.
Wow.
But yeah, when you see good talent, I think Karen will agree with me here. You want them in interaction with your students. And so we were fortunate to have Ms. Scott join us this year.
Big congratulations, Novice Teachers of the Year, Lindsay Scott, Cleveland Middle, and Jordan Wagers at Cleveland High School. Nat Archeona and Karen Hall, thank you very much. And Brandy King, the communications, what's your official title? I don't even know.
Communications specialist.
Communications specialist. But she's been a communications specialist as long as I've known her.
You can call me anything.
Oh, no. From Cleveland City Schools, doing an incredible job. Thank you, Brandy. All right, we're going to take a break right here. Of course, everybody thinking about the weather. And speaking of the school systems, and I told them I wouldn't put them on. They're shaking me off like crazy here. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. Bradley County Schools, Cleveland City Schools have announced that all after-school activities are off for this evening, and both directors tell me that they are going to be looking at the weather today and making decisions about tomorrow. So we're going to watch this thing all day long. Stay with Mix 104.1, also mixtv.tv, and folks, don't forget that severe weather alert page is on the very top of our redesigned website at mymix1041.com. We're back in just a moment.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Let's get a check of the streets right here. I want to go back over to Fruit Loops, who's handling things for Bridget this morning.
Yes, so currently the interstates are running clear. In town, we do have a wreck out on Spring Place Road, heading southbound. It's taking up one lane. They're still getting cars through, so you're just a little bit of slowdown there, just around the Ladd Springs area. But besides that, if you see anything out in the area that you want to notify us about, give us a call or text us at 423-614-6499.
You're just trying to get Bridget fired because you're doing traffic and weather.
No, absolutely not.
Bridget's out
Bridget,
this morning, so.
Please come back.
Yeah. It's no one. Don Ledford, Cleveland, on-time traffic. Don Ledford is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland, Bradley County. Go to donledford.com. Back. Hey, sports right around the corner. Stand by.
Here's some real magic. Refinance your existing
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
And tell you what, let's pause right here.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, we just received information that Polk County schools will be closed tomorrow. Polk County schools will be closed tomorrow, Friday. Again, here, we'll start doing this on the half hours, 7:31. Again, Bradley County and Cleveland City schools, all after-school activities are off tonight, canceled for tonight, this afternoon tonight. And then both directors tell me that they are monitoring the weather today and will make a call about tomorrow. So Polk County schools, thank you very much for that information. Polk County schools are closed for tomorrow. Now let's get back to our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
You always save when you buy direct from the factory. Now save even more when we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattresses, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for the weather, hey, Fruit Loops, I want to go back over to you. In for Bridget this morning.
Cloudy with occasional rain during the afternoon, high of 71 degrees. Heavy rainfall tonight with a low of 68 degrees. The remnants of Hurricane Helene will be moving into our area overnight. It is expected to bring 4 to 6 inches of rain overnight and into tomorrow, with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour in our area. The rain is expected to let up in the evening hours tomorrow with a high of 72 degrees. Your current Mulligan Vein temperature is 67 degrees. And taking a look at the central heat and air radar, there's a few light rain showers in our area currently.
So I'm looking at, can you zoom out a little bit on that? We're looking on mixtv.tv.
What? You want me to zoom out after all of these months of you teasing me?
I mean,
you want me to zoom out?
You put the radar up the other day. It was Western Europe. I mean, I don't. Anyway, so yeah, there it is. My goodness. From what I read this morning, National Weather Service says that it's going to hit an area of the Panhandle of Florida, the Gulf right there, late tonight. Is that still what you're seeing, Austin?
Yes, that is correct. And overnight, the National Weather Service actually upped their predictions from a Category 3 to a Category 4 storm as it comes into the Panhandle. And really the biggest danger here currently is just the storm surge right along the coast, along with the winds once it makes landfall.
It's going to... So, and we'll get to this in sports in a second. It's already causing sports delays and cancellations all over the place, including in Atlanta. We'll do that in a second. Stand by. Sports up next.
Forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. The sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Wondering if the Town Squire is your one-stop shop for menswear? The answer is yes. They've been outfitting men from head to toe for decades, offering everything from sharp business attire to laid-back casual looks. If you're updating your wardrobe for fall, now's the time to stop in the Town Squire and explore their selection of suits, sport coats, casual slacks, and more. Discover style, comfort, and great service all in one place. The Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, due to Hurricane Helene, the Braves and Mets, that unbelievably important series, have now, 2 games now postponed, tonight and tomorrow night. Postponed, that's not right, last night and tonight postponed. They're going to play a doubleheader on Monday, beginning at 1:10 in Atlanta. We will have coverage on Monday of that all-important doubleheader on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. That'll be on Monday. Volleyball last night, Cleveland High School over Knoxville Catholic, 3-1. They played at Cleveland Middle School because of Fields of Faith with FCA last night at Cleveland High School. Cleveland big win over Knox Catholic. NFL Thursday night football tonight. The Dallas Cowboys, the New York Football Giants. 8:15 on Amazon Prime tonight. All right, we are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Joseo's Supply Group. Well, here's the schedule for tomorrow night. Cleveland is scheduled to go to Red Bank at 7 o'clock. That is still a natural grass field. Natural grass. Tomorrow night, they're scheduled to play at 7 o'clock. We are watching that closely. If it happens, it'll be here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app. Walker Valley scheduled for a big collision at Ray County tomorrow night in Evansville. 7 o'clock kickoff. That would be on WCLE 99.1 FM and the Mix app. We're watching all of this very closely. Bradley Central High School is off tomorrow night. And I point out that Red Bank has a natural grass field. So many of those are turf fields now, and it stands up to rain a lot better. At 23 before 8.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too. Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
What if the stars could reach for us? Right now at Anarchista, they can. The story continues at Astralumina. 2 new chapters are awaiting curious minds. Journey through the dreams of stars as they rest in the Smoky Mountains. Astralumina at Anarchista. There's magic in the mountains.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Still married to George Harrison. 2 of the greatest songs ever written about the same woman. How about that? How about that? Turn your radio all the way up.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
A severe weather update here at 18 before 8.
This is a severe weather update.
Brought to you by Insurance Incorporated at 18 before 8 a.m. Good morning. As both Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools, they are operating on a normal schedule today, but all after-school activities now canceled because of weather concerns. This is for Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools for this evening. Tonight, there will be no after-school activities. We just received word that Polk County Schools has really become one of the first, if not the first, Southeast Tennessee school district to close tomorrow, Friday. Polk County Schools will be closed tomorrow, Friday, and we are monitoring this. The severe weather alert page. Hey, Fruit Loops, you've got that up on the website, is that right? Hang on. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what did you ask me?
I said you do have the severe weather alert page up, is that right?
Oh, yes, we do, and we've got it updated. We'll be updating it throughout the day with forecast and the latest closings and stuff, so we'll stay attuned there, and if you got the Mix 104 app, we'll be sending out alerts throughout the day.
All right, very good. Hey, let's get a quick check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and then we're going to go to Michael Mayfield with Mayfield Farm Park. Happy birthday today to Pam Elliott, also Rebecca Dufty. My longtime friends, Jim and Dr. Jerry Veenstra, celebrating their 43rd wedding anniversary today. Lori Elliott, happy birthday to you. Is that Junius Jones, is that right? 82
yes,
years
correct.
Old.
Yes.
And then I think we've got about half of that last one there. Let me see here. Bridget is not here, and yes, you know, we can tell.
It said Kenlin is 4 today.
What is it?
It said Kenlin is 4 today.
4?
Yes.
Oh, it's always. Oh, okay. Happy. It's Keely B. Kenlin. That's what 4 today.
Oh, okay.
Keely B. Kenlin. I love that. Keely B. Kenlin is 4 today. What about that, Michael Mayfield? That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is pretty good. I'm impressed with your text ability there.
I like the name, and I
like the name as well.
So call or text in your birthdays. Folks, we're doing the best we can here. On the Simmons Bank celebration list, 423-614-6499, a Townhouse Bake Shop birthday cake to give away around 9 a.m. My buddy Michael Mayfield, Mayfield Farm Park. Michael, how's it been going, buddy?
Great, man. We've just been busy. You're always so busy trying to get ready, but I sent you a few videos of the Silo Light Show. We actually got it up and going, and I haven't added the audio yet, but I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be one of those things. Have you seen the silos at Mayfield Farm Park?
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's just going to be it's really cool. And so we've added several things this year. I've got new apple cannons.
Do you really?
Yeah. I've actually got to go down to Chuck McSpadden later today to pick up some apples for my cannons.
Is that right? I love the apple cannons.
Oh, yeah.
Can I use those in the off season? That'd be very nice.
Yeah.
Michael, let me go to the beginning. There's so many new people in this area, move in almost every day, every week around here. So tell us from the beginning about Mayfield Farm Park, because it has become a must-do, must-stop in the fall season.
Yeah, this will actually be our 16th year, which is pretty wild to think about. And, it started as basically just the corn maze. We had a little bit of food, and a few games. But, we've had 40-plus attractions now. The silo lights is a new one this year. I added a little roller bowler game, which is this kind of, you use bowling balls. And so that's kind of the funny thing about it, that, most people, when they hear of a corn maze, that's one of the reasons that we changed the name to Farm Park, because it's not just the one attraction, I honestly estimate probably less than 50% of the people actually go into the corn maze.
By the way, Michael, my children are still in there. They've been there for about a year. If you can go help them out, they're still there. So,
but you know what I mean?
I never do it.
There's just so much stuff
to do.
Right. There's so much to do that, you got the jumping pillow, the pad, the slides, the hillbilly pig races. And we've actually, I've always done the candy cannon. Mm-hmm. Well, see, last year we're going to do it again this year. Last year on the last day, which this year's November 2nd, so I think it was the first last year. I've always had a candy cannon for like 5 or 6 years, with the big, shoot candy. Right. Well, last year I turned it around and shot pumpkins out of it.
Oh my goodness.
And so now this year we have the pumpkin / candy cannon. So I do a pumpkin cannon shoot, and then we shoot the candy afterwards. And so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's already been because we opened last weekend and we had a good weekend. It was so hot. It was a little slow, which most people anticipate that when it's that hot. But hopefully with what this weather looks like, it's going to come through. It will. But be done by Saturday and Sunday. Yes. And so
nice weekend,
right. We're not open today and Friday. The weather's just not going to permit that. But it should be as dry as it's been. Hopefully, based on what we've gotten down in Athens, I don't think. You may want to wear some boots, but I don't think it's not going to be standing water and super crazy bad. And so that it will bring that temperature down. That'll be really. It'll feel like fall, I think, this weekend finally. So
Michael Mayfield joins us, Mayfield Farm Park, and of course, let's talk about the pumpkins because my goodness, acres and acres and acres.
Yeah, we've got. I grew about 50 acres this year, and so like I was saying before, I've got a truckload going to Georgia this morning, and but we've got a good variety of pumpkins, all different colors, shapes, and sizes, and so we charge by the pound. So I moved my pumpkin patch this year and my corn maze actually, where the patch is closer to where you have to check out, and so people don't have to tote them quite as far around, and actually my hayride has changed this year as well, where we're actually taking people to a part of the farm that they've never kind of gotten to see.
Oh, cool.
Taking them, the Oostanolly Creek runs right through the middle of our farm, and so we're going to take them across the creek and take them through they'll get to see some of the pumpkin pat, where we grow them.
That's neat.
And just a new part of the farm. I thought that was a cool idea.
Did your dad, Scotty Mayfield, ever help you out with anything?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Does he really?
Oh yeah.
I can't believe
a lot.
He helps you a lot?
Oh yeah.
He's a good help.
Yeah, he's a partner in more ways than one.
We're joined by Michael Mayfield, Mayfield Farm Park. Hey,
he put some countertops on the ticket booth the other day.
Did he really?
Yeah. I had ordered some stainless steel fold down like countertops. Well, the problem was in the sun. The sun would just beat down on that stainless steel, and it would get hot. And it was just you just didn't think about that, and so he replaced them with some wooden and moved those. He helps me a lot. So.
Hey, you've really upped the food game too. I noticed last year, and you told me that. I love how you add stuff all the time,
every year.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we've got a pizza parlor and a pizza and milkshake parlor where we do scooped ice cream as well, and then our main concession stand, burgers, Philly steak, chicken chunks.
Philly was good. I had it.
It's very good.
I thought I was in Philadelphia. I said, what is he doing?
And the pizzas are really, I mean, I've been very pleased with the quality of the taste. And then we have a barbecue trailer, and we do some Mexican street corn there. And then
does your buddy Emmendorfer ever give you any kind of advice on? I'm sure he's a foodie. He tries to.
He does. Actually.
I'm sure he does.
I consult him quite a bit.
I bet you do. I just thought of that. You guys are real tight.
Oh yeah.
Michael Mayfield. So it's in Athens.
Yes.
Folks don't know that.
Yeah. So go to MayfieldFarmPark.com is the best way to find out all the information. You can actually purchase tickets online and get a slight discount if you purchase them online, and we recommend that. It helps us, from a staffing standpoint. If we know, we've already got this many people coming, it's and plus it helps you in the line. You can take that QR code and scan. We can get you through real quick. We actually moved our ticket booth this year, so we pulled it out of the building that was in, and have a small booth out front. And we're constantly. You have to improve, man. And you have to give that customer a better experience. And so sometimes the improvements are small, but this year I went a little bigger.
Go big or go home.
That's right.
Michael Mayfield joined us. What are your days and hours, that sort of thing?
So typically Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 7, except on Friday and Saturday nights we're going to go till 8 o'clock, and that's because the Silo light show give a little time to get dark.
That's cool.
And so just trying to increase those hours a little bit on those nights, and eventually we may add that to Sundays. But this year, basically 11 to 7 every day, except that Friday, Saturday we go to 8. And then, but also fall break week, which I think is the 13th through the.
Well, I think it's the week of the 7th. Down here it is. I'm not sure.
And so, but you can. We've got a calendar online, but we stay open that entire fall break week. 11 to 7 is again, and so and that has become a really a good solid week for us. It won't be like some of our huge weekends, but it's been a great, and it gives, especially like our season pass holders, it gives them an opportunity to come. I tell people, try to get out to us as early as you can, because no matter what, there's going to be a couple weekends in the middle where it's just it just gets busy, man. We try to do some things with our pricing to drive people to the beginning and the end, because in the industry nationwide, that's kind of one of the problems is you just get so busy at certain times that, and the problem is if you get too busy, it's your staff is run down and the customer experience is just not quite as good. But we've got the capacity to hold quite a few people out there. That's one of the nice things about our space is you can have several thousand people out there and you don't really feel like you're confined, and very little technology, no screens, it's all very physical activities, which is what I enjoy.
We love it. Michael Mayfield, Mayfield Farm Park. Go to MayfieldFarmPark.com and get your tickets. Hang on a second. Hey, Sheridan, is Bobby on the line? Hey, send him in because he screwed up the contest. Well, I was about to give away tickets. We'll have to wait here for our stock market update. Hey, Bobby, say hi to Michael Mayfield.
Hey, Michael Mayfield, good morning.
Morning, Bobby.
Bobby loves Mayfield ice cream, and I can personally vouch
What's
for
his
that.
favorite flavor?
What's your favorite flavor, Bobby?
The go-to is the cookies and cream, but the chocolate chip cookie dough.
This is, hey, Bobby, this is Scotty Mayfield's son that has Mayfield Farm Park up in Athens.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So now,
I know I'm talking to. Ice cream is a big deal in our house. We enjoy and love.
You hear this all the time, I'm sure. It'll get embarrassing after a while. What's your favorite, Michael?
There's a cherry nut flavor that I really love, but Rocky Road has always been one of my favorites too. I mean, and what's funny is we don't have it because I don't have it in my scoop shop because the lady at Donna Ballou at the Visitors, she's great, great. But she's like, I don't know that I'd pick that one, Mike. Because we have like 11 flavors. We can't do all of them.
Sure.
And she's like, yeah, it's not one of our most popular.
Yeah.
Extreme Moose Tracks is probably one of the most popular.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Your Smoky Mountain Fudge, my very good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Your dad, I asked Scotty, I said, well, what's your favorite? He said vanilla because he bills off of that.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, Bobby, what's the stock market update? And then you screwed up the contest. We're going to give away some tickets, but I'll let you go first. Since you're paying for this, go ahead.
They're paying for it. Yeah, thanks. Well, speaking of which, we have some caramel. We have some caramel chocolate pretzel that we've tried, and it's great stuff.
I don't know.
There's an espresso one too that is.
Yeah.
Really?
Try different flavors.
Oh, I like it. All right, Bobby, come on.
All right, what's the market report? All right, market report. Here we go. Dow was down 293 points to close at 41,915. The S&P down 10 to close at 5,722, and the Nasdaq up 7 points yesterday. They closed at 18,082. All right, get back to your interview and contest, Steve.
No, you're fine. How do we get a hold of you, Bobby?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Now, I've cleared the line, so here we go. So what we'll do for the next 5 minutes, we'll take calls and texts. We've got a family 4-pack of tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. Again, you can, if you don't win here, we got a bunch of tickets to give away for the next month or so, but go to mayfieldfarmpark.com and buy your tickets. Of course, closed today and tomorrow, but back open Saturday and Sunday this weekend. But normally Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 7, Friday and Saturday open to late with the brand new Silo Light Show.
Yeah,
you sent me those videos, man. It looks so cool.
Oh yeah, it's about 6.5 minutes long. The whole
so neat.
The whole thing.
I love how you just do new stuff every year. It's so cool. Michael, thanks so much, buddy.
You. Great
to see you. All right, so call us now. Call or text 423-614-6499. Hey, Sheridan, you need to man the text machine since Bridget's not here. By the way, we can't really tell any difference when she's not here. 423-614-6499. You have 5 minutes. 4 tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. And go there, mayfieldfarmpark.com. We're back in just a moment. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, see ya. It is, let's get a severe weather update.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, getting close to 8 a.m. Good morning to all of you here. As Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools they've canceled all of the after-school activities for tonight, and they are, both directors tell me they're going to be watching the weather picture today, and they'll make a call about tomorrow later. Polk County Schools has now shut down for tomorrow. Polk County Schools closed tomorrow. That is the first school system in southeast Tennessee that I'm aware of that has already closed for tomorrow. So there you go. And then, hey, Fruit Loops, you've got that. You got the severe weather page up, is that right?
So if you go to mymix1041.com, you can click on this weather alert page there and get all the information throughout the day. We'll be updating that with closings and the latest weather forecast and everything else that you need to know.
All right, now we'll do traffic here in about 10 seconds.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com.
Don Ledford, Cleveland, on-time traffic. Hey, Fruit Loops, you've got a crash there, Spring Place, all right?
There was earlier. I'm looking now to see if it's been cleared up. But as far as the interstates go, those are running nice and clear this morning. Looking at the Langley roof and traffic cameras, everything seems to be smooth.
Well,
it does look like the accident or the wreck that took place on Spring Place Road they're still cleaning it up. It's going southbound, so if you're in that area, it's around the Ladd Springs Road area. So if you're in the area, use caution.
Hey, we just got a text as a crash. I-75 south of exit 20 and the southbound, going southbound.
Let me look here.
Yeah, just got that in.
It must have just happened then, yes.
I think so, yeah. We just got this. Again, a traffic crash being reported by a listener, I-75 south, just south of exit 20. Go Hawkeyes. Thank you for that. See if I'm catching up here. All right.
Always catching up. Okay, so yes, so looking at the traffic cameras there at mile marker 20, there seems to be some slowdown. So that hasn't showed up on the map yet, but we will. We are so grateful for our listeners.
You think the listener's lying to me? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Yeah. MixTV.tv. Our Langley Roofing traffic camera is showing with a T-Dot Smartway. Well, there's that delay there. What are you questioning the reg?
That looks correct to me.
Well, no, you were just questioning it.
Looks
because
right
you say
me.
you don't see it, now you see it. What's the matter with you?
No, I said I didn't see the little alert thing on the map.
Okay.
There's normally an alert piece that pops up.
I don't. You know what? I don't care.
Whatever.
There's a crash. Be careful. Avoid the area if you can. All right, now this.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Mix 104.1 is powered by Duracell.
Tennessee Valley weather.
All right, today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. It is 8:04.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, Fruit Loops, over to you.
All right, today it's going to be cloudy with an occasional rain shower during the afternoon. Rain will be moving in this evening. Heavy rainfall expected tonight with a low of 68 degrees. The remnants of Hurricane Helene will be moving into our area overnight. It is expected to bring 4 to 6 inches of rain overnight and into tomorrow with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour in our area. The rain is expected to let up tomorrow evening. Tomorrow looks like there's going to be a high temperature of 72 degrees. Our current Milligan vane temperature is 68 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, there's a few showers in our area. Just some light showers, but there's more on the way.
You know, I'm looking at it, and it looks like, at least here in Cleveland. Can you go in a little closer on Cleveland? I know I'd asked you to back up there, but because the hurricane is supposed to hit tonight, according to the Weather Service. Yeah, look at that. So right now, Michael Mayfield and I were actually talking about this off the air. That big band there, Austin, is to the east of us. Do you think it's going to stay that way, or is it going to curve around to us? What do you think? Do you know?
As the hurricane storm itself moves up, it'll kind of take over us. But the outside of it, the majority of the severe weather, as far as tornadoes and stuff like that, is going to stay to the east of us. Yeah. So that'll stay over in the Carolinas. So,
well, they've canceled school and everything else all through North Georgia, North Carolina, all that. That's, of course, if you're just joining us, the Braves and the Mets. They postponed last night and tonight. They'll play a doubleheader, huge doubleheader, of course, as far as baseball is concerned, on Monday at 1:10. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. So we're going to reset everything right now, bring back a wide shot, bring you the entire coverage coming up next.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brieanne Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Florida bracing for Hurricane Helene. It's expected to make landfall in the state as a powerful Category 4 hurricane today. Landfall is expected later tonight along the Panhandle Big Bend region with up to a 20-foot storm surge, hurricane force winds, and over a foot of rainfall. That's Fox senior meteorologist Janice Dean. A Manhattan grand jury indicted New York City Mayor Eric Adams on federal criminal charges. Morgan McKee with Fox 5 New York.
From what I'm hearing from sources is that this indictment could be tied to the federal investigation looking into whether Mayor Eric Adams accepted illegal campaign donations in part from the Turkish government.
Adams says he's not going to step down.
Make no mistake, you elected me to lead this city, and lead it, I will.
The indictment going to be unsealed later today. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, good morning and welcome in here. 9 minutes after 8, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Good morning to all of you tracking Hurricane Helene and what is happening as far as our area is concerned, and already impacting our school schedules. Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools on a regular schedule for today, but they have shut down all after-school activities. Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools, there will be no after-school activities. That also includes aftercare for this evening, this afternoon, and this evening as it pertains to Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. Both directors tell me that they are going to watch the weather today, of course, in consultation with the Emergency Management Agency, and they will make a call about tomorrow. One school system in southeast Tennessee is already closed for tomorrow, Friday. That is Polk County Schools. Polk County Schools will be closed for tomorrow. Want to bring Austin back in here. You are tracking, looking at the radar picture, our central heat and air radar. And what are you seeing here this hour?
Yes, so we had somebody call in and ask a question about Polk County Schools. According to their Facebook page, as of right now, all regular schedule for today and this afternoon for Polk County Schools. So,
but they are they're closed tomorrow.
Yes, they're closed tomorrow, but everything seems to be normal for today. So it looks like overnight, the Hurricane Helene has strengthened into a possible Category 4 whenever it makes landfall, is what the National Weather Service is saying. And so it'll move up through our area overnight, bringing lots of rain, wind gust up to 40 miles per hour tomorrow. It looks like the majority of the rain is going to stick around till the afternoon, probably 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. So that's usually when it'll let up. So.
Yeah, a lot of questions already about things like high school football tomorrow night. We simply do not know as far as the schedule for tomorrow at all, except for, as we have reported, Polk County Schools becomes really, that we know of, the first school system in Southeast Tennessee to shut down for tomorrow. Hey, Fruit Loops, you've got the page up on the website. Is that right? The alert page.
Yes, our weather alert page is active on the website, so we'll be updating that throughout the day with the latest closings, the weather updates, anything else that you need to know. So.
Well, there is more news, and we would encourage you to go to our website for that, mymix1041.com, from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. News brought to you in part by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance. Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Let's go to the Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report. Don Ledford in Cleveland, your home for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, plus a huge pre-owned inventory. DonLedford.com. Hey, we're seeing that that crash on the interstate, is that right?
Yes, so we do have 2 reported accidents in our area. One's going to be on southbound 75, just past exit 20, so at the mile marker 19. It's a multi-vehicle crash. It's blocking the left lane. The state troopers just arrived on the scene just a few minutes ago. That is causing delays for a couple of miles there. And then on Spring Place, they're still working to clear up an accident going southbound around Ladd Springs Road. And if you got anything to report, just give us a call or text us 423-614-6499 on the Cougar State text line.
I was trying to turn the text machine around where I can see it.
On the Cougar text line by Cleveland State. There you go. I thought you were running the text machine.
No, I just turned it around. Bridget's not here, so.
Have you been trained to run the text machine?
No. Well, I was going to go to the training, but I missed it. All right. Much like
Imagine
yourself.
that.
13 minutes.
You skipped a meeting.
Excuse me?
I said you skipped a meeting. Imagine that.
Imagine that. It is 13 after 8.
This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a great selection. They also have...
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Child having trouble pooping? GI for Kids is your number one to help with your child's number two. Call us at 865.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
This morning, they are ready to serve you at Wendy's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Hey, we just got a text in that Cleveland High School, as this says, 5-0 Cleveland football coach Chandler Tygard's birthday is today. His team and family love him. We just got that on our Simmons Bank celebration list. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Cleveland High School Hall of Famer Roger Pickett.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
I'll bring Fruit Loops back in here for the forecast.
Okay, so today it's going to be cloudy with occasional rain during the afternoon, high of 71 degrees. Chance of rain increases as we go through the evening. Heavy rainfall expected tonight with a low of 68 degrees. The remnants of Hurricane Helene will be moving into our area overnight. It is expected to bring 4 to 6 inches of rain into tomorrow with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Looking at tomorrow, the rain is expected to let up in the evening hours with a high of 72 degrees. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 68 degrees. And taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar, it looks pretty clear in our area. There's some showers off to the east, but right now there's not any around us. So.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
Good morning and welcome back. It is now 6:13 and we're on a Thursday morning in storm alert weather mode once again as we kind of close out the last Thursday of September. Yesterday we're in storm alert weather mode. Tomorrow we're in storm alert weather mode. So this is just going to be kind of a busy into the week for us, especially later today into Friday morning. That's when the impacts are going to be highest here across the Tennessee Valley as Hurricane Helene makes that approach towards the Florida coastline. Flash flooding and strong winds going to be our primary concerns, and more than likely we're going to have quite a bit of power outages starting to show up here as we wake up on Friday morning. So make sure you have all those devices charged before you go to bed tonight. As we take a look at your satellite and radar, some heavy rain into western North Carolina, down into upstate South Carolina. Now some parts of western North Carolina and the southern Appalachians have already picked up upwards of 6 inches of rain, expecting another 10 on top of that. So there could be some significant flooding ongoing across portions of western North Carolina, even the North Georgia mountains. So that's something we're going to have to monitor pretty closely as we continue through the day. This morning, just a couple of showers out there into Fannin, Cherokee, and parts of Polk County. Also some heavier downpours this morning into Bradley, Whitfield, and Gordon counties. But outside of that, there's not going to be a whole lot of issues on the roadways, at least for the first part of your morning. The rain's going to become more consistent later on. We do have flash flood watches in effect until 2 p.m. on Friday. High temperatures today generally going to be in the upper 60s to lower 70s with the cloud cover and rain potential. And here's a look at Helene. These white and purple shades you're seeing, that's cloud tops going higher and higher and higher, which means this storm is starting to strengthen pretty quickly, starting to develop a little bit of an eye wall, and there are going to be a lot of strong winds kind of pushing in this water. We got that counterclockwise flow, so a lot of storm surge on the east side of the storm from really Tampa all the way up to the Big Bend region, where storm surge values can reach as high as 20 feet. The National Hurricane Center calling that catastrophic. So hopefully everyone right along the coast, and these hurricane warnings have already moved inland and they're safe, because this is going to be a very impactful storm to Florida, potentially making landfall as a Category 4 storm, and it's even going to maintain Category 1 strength all the way in to nearly Macon, Georgia. Hurricane warnings posted nearly to the Atlanta metro area. Tropical storm warnings for all of South Carolina, all of Georgia, and most of Florida, and portions of western North Carolina. This remnant low pretty much going to move right over parts of our coverage area, especially just off to the east of Chattanooga as we go into a Friday morning. That's when our winds really start to pick up. So let's take a look at your futurecast here locally. Now by 9 o'clock, some of that rain starting to fill in across North Georgia and southeast Tennessee, becoming more consistent after about 2 p.m. And once the rain starts this afternoon, it's likely not going to let up until tomorrow morning. And it's going to be heavy at times, especially as we get into tonight and early Friday morning. So if you tune in tomorrow, we're going to have a lot to talk about, because that's when the wind's really going to pick up and the rain's really going to be coming in. So tune in tomorrow morning for sure. And then by the time we wake up on Friday, still going to be some rain out there, gradually ending, just a couple lingering showers and still remaining breezy throughout the day. But the main impact is going to be in the morning. Now, fortunately for us here locally, we're not going to have a tornado threat with this. This is going to stay to our east, even east of Atlanta, into the Carolinas, down into South Georgia and the peninsula of Florida. So if you have any friends and family down in any of these areas, especially across Florida, check in on them, make sure they have a plan, make sure they are ready to go. Tropical impacts locally, 4 to 6 inches of rain, 10 inches possible in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Definitely going to be some localized flash flooding. Wind gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour here in the valley. I think we could have gusts over 60 miles per hour potentially.
Another severe weather update right here.
This is a severe weather update.
It is sponsored by Insurance Incorporated. As we say good morning to you, here's what we know right now as far as schedules are concerned. And I'm going to now go to our website, mymix1041.com. The very top of the site, you'll find our severe weather alert page, sponsored by Insurance Incorporated. Bradley County Schools, they, along with Cleveland City Schools, they are on today. Everything on schedule today. However, beginning this evening, all after-school activities are off. They're canceled for tonight. That includes aftercare in Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. Now, the first school system that we know of in southeast Tennessee that has now called off tomorrow is Polk County. There will be no schools in Polk County schools tomorrow, Friday. But that is what we know. I want to go, hey, Fruit Loops, am I missing anything here?
No, that's pretty much it as of right now. We'll keep you up to date if you follow that page throughout the day, mymix1041.com. Click on weather alerts, and you'll see everything there.
Yeah, you guys, I hate to brag on you. You guys doing a tremendous job. You always do, keeping everybody up to date. And I know we send out app alerts, or what do they call them, push notifications, something like that?
Yes. Yeah, we'll be sending out notifications throughout the day as weather changes. So,
hey, when we're doing that, and everybody's real engaged and really wanting those alerts, can I send alerts out asking for people's credit card numbers so they can support my ministry?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got you on record. All right. You can, no kidding, download the Mix 1041 app. It's free thanks to CHI Memorial at mymix1041.com. And, yeah, we'll be sending out alerts, Sheridan and Austin, everybody. We'll keep you up to date. And stay with Mix 1041, all of our platforms, mixtv.tv, all of our social mediums. We'll have it all for you. Got a quick check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget not here this morning, So we are covering here. Robin Price, happy birthday to you. Rebecca Dufty. Hey, Rebecca, how can you stand that Robert Dufty? I tell you right now. But, hey, Robert did send your birthday, and that's good. My longtime friends, Jem and Dr. Jerry Veenstra. Dr. Veenstra spent a long time at Lee University in the science department. Jem Veenstra, of course, that longtime drama teacher there. 43 years. Jerry, how in the world have you done it all these years? My goodness. Lori Elliott, happy birthday to you. Junius Jones is 82 today. And Keely B. Kenlon is 4 today. I love that. And we just got word from Lauren Tygard that her husband, as she says, the 5-0 Cleveland High football coach Chandler Tygard's birthday is today. She said his team and family love him. So you can get those birthdays, anniversaries to us on the Simmons Bank celebration list. Call or text those in, 423-614-6499. We got a Townhouse Bake Shop birthday cake to give away around 9 a.m. And we'll be joined by Randy Bonner with the 24/7 movement in about 10 seconds. Stand by.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Well, actually, Fruitless, we do need to get the traffic here. Don Ledford on-time traffic. DonLedford.com for the full lineup. Hey, tell me what's happening.
Yes, so Tennessee Highway Patrol is working an accident at mile marker 19, just going southbound, just past exit 20. So if you're going in that direction, looks like traffic is backed up to 21, 22 right now, so it's starting to pile up. Hopefully they'll get that cleared pretty soon. And according to the map, they're still working on the wreck over on Spring Place Road. Looks like there's not as much traffic, so maybe they're getting that cleared up. So.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much. Traffic report here. Now we'll talk to Randy in 10 seconds.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys.
Randy Bonner with the 24/7 movement. Randy, good morning.
Hey, Steve. Good morning.
Great to see you. And here's the great news, that the big safety event on Saturday should not have weather problems. So it looks like everything's going to be out by then.
Yes, we're hoping. It looks like it should be a better day on Saturday than this afternoon and all day tomorrow.
Yeah,
so people be safe.
Randy, let's go to the top here. Remind us of what's happening on Saturday.
Well, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at First Baptist Church out in the big front parking lot. There's a whole lot of activity, safety events for family that are related to auto, but also related to home. And one of those aspects that we're going to be featuring is free child car safety seats, which was a very passionate commitment that Brittany Dillard had with her 3 boys from the Christmas Day crash, the Dillard family, the 24/7 movement. She was just dedicated to making sure that her boys were always in the proper car seat and they were always installed properly and they were buckled in the right way, which is so important. And they're with us today because of the safety measures that Brittany and Dustin took with the boys. And so we want to offer that to every family in Bradley County. If you come through and you have a car seat that is an older one, we'll actually have people there that can replace that one if that's a need that a family has.
Wow.
So we'll have a car seat assistance program. They'll go over everything inside your car that could be dangerous to the children if you have to come to a sudden stop, and it's very thorough. Our friends from the Cleveland Police Department and from the Bradley County Sheriff's Department, they are our main sponsors for this event, along with a lot of other folks. ATS The Bridge, the Hope Center, United Way, just some great folks that are going to be part of this event on Saturday at First Baptist.
Randy Bonner joins us, the 24/7 movement. Randy, we started this last year. Basically, it was a car seat safety check over at Westwood, but now it has blossomed in, it's almost like you're adding activities, adding events almost on a daily basis. This is going to be, in my opinion and my thoughts, the biggest safety event in the history of Cleveland because you've gotten so many groups and organizations involved.
Right. Yeah. So you're right. The car seat is just one aspect. We're also doing a whole lot of other events for the kids and for families. The fire department's going to be there, our county and city fire departments, and they're going to have their ladder trucks out there that kids can climb aboard. We're going to have face painting, pumpkin painting. The Green Acres is giving out a bunch of pumpkins for children that come for free, and we're going to have free food, but we're also doing something for seniors, for older drivers like myself. It's called Car Fit, and basically, if you come, bring your, of course, drive. It's a drive-through kind of experience, and you can stay in your car. It takes about 20 minutes, but we have techs, certified techs, that will actually do a 12-point safety check on your vehicle. They will adjust your steering wheel, your seat. They will make it the best, most comfortable, safe fit for each driver behind that wheel. I really hope that we have a lot of folks that come, because this is something that's very needed. If you have tires that are in bad shape, they'll let you know. If you need windshield wipers that need replaced, they'll replace them for free. And so it's really, it'll help you feel safer about your parent or your grandparents while they're on the road, and it'll help make everybody safer when they're on the road as well.
All right, so Randy Bonner here, the 24/7 movement. The huge event is Saturday. So, Randy, remind us of the details and also maybe how people can get some more information.
Yeah, it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at First Baptist Church. The other big event that was added is a classic car show by our friends at White Oak Ministries.
That's right.
And so,
That's right.
like I said, it's going to be a huge event. You can find us on Facebook. You could find it under the 24/7 Movement or the Cleveland Police Department or the Bradley County Sheriff's Department. And you can go online, 247movement.org, and you'll find information about it there as well.
And Mix 1041, proud to be a part of it, mixtv.tv. I'll be out there on Saturday beginning at 10 o'clock, but the event starts at 9. Randy, thanks so much, buddy. Always great to see you. This is going to be big.
It will. Thank you, Steve. We hope you guys come out. Be safe between now and then, and maybe you're looking for a time to get out and do something. This would be the great event experience for each family, each person to come and enjoy.
Absolutely perfect. Again, Saturday 9 to 1 at First Baptist Cleveland. All right, we're going to take another break right here. It is 8:32. We'll do another severe weather update. Remember, folks, we've got everything updated. If you're looking for one place to find out the weather information, the radar information, the closing information, all of that, forecast, everything, go to mymix1041.com. I give them a hard time all the time, but Austin and Sheridan, all of them, they've done a tremendous job redesigning the website. You're going to notice that when you go there, and right at the top of our page, click it. It is our severe weather alert page, thanks to Insurance Incorporated. You'll see the entire page. It's all there. Everything's there for you. So do that, mymix1041.com. Planning a wedding, prom, or special event? The Town Squire.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic to remind you that if you are experiencing leg pain, do not hesitate to act quickly. It could save your limbs. Today, let's talk about peripheral artery disease, or PAD. PAD affects over 21 million Americans, often causing leg pain and difficulty walking, but many people are unaware they have it. PAD occurs when plaque builds up on the inside walls of the arteries that carry blood from the heart to the legs and feet. The arteries harden and narrow, a process called atherosclerosis. PAD may also involve hardened and narrowed arteries to the heart and brain, causing an increased risk of heart attack or stroke. You're at a greater risk if you're a smoker, have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or family history. Early detection and treatment are crucial. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. They offer 5 convenient locations. Vascular Institute of Chattanooga.com.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Sponsored by Springdale Heating and Air. My buddy Dan Cord, Springdale Heating and Air.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 1041 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Hey, everybody talking about it.
You always save when you buy direct from the factory. Now save even more when we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattresses, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, Fruit, let's go over to you.
Today, cloudy with an occasional chance of rain throughout the afternoon, high of 71. And going into tonight, heavy rainfall expected with a low of 68. The remnants of Hurricane Helene will be moving into our area overnight. It's expected to bring 4 to 6 inches of rain overnight and into tomorrow, with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour in our area. And tomorrow, the rain is expected to let up in the evening hours, with a high temperature of 72. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 67.
Now wait a second. This isn't Fruit Loops. This sounds much more intelligent. Who is this?
This is Ashlyn Akiona.
Ashlyn Akiona. Ashlyn, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm about to meet you up in the studio to talk about some weekend updates.
Yeah.
Even though the rain is kind of coming in, there's going to be a lot of things going on this weekend, and hopefully the rain won't cancel that out.
I hope not. We're looking forward to this new feature with Ashlyn Akiona. She's going to preview weekend events. She'll do that coming up here in just a few minutes. All right, now this.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Mammograms can detect breast cancer early when it's most treatable. The Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center has locations in Chattanooga, Hickson, Ottawa, and Ringgold. In addition to traditional 2D mammography, all of their centers offer tomosynthesis, a type of 3D technology which improves visibility and cancer detection in women who have dense breasts. Call 423-495-4040 to schedule your screening mammogram.
Mix 1041, good morning. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Braves and the Mets have been postponed last night and tonight because of Hurricane Helene, and of course reaching into Atlanta as far as the after effects go. And so they will now play just this unbelievably huge doubleheader. The end of the Major League Baseball regular season is Sunday. They'll play a doubleheader on Monday, beginning at 1:10, and they'll play, when that game's over, they'll play 40 minutes later. Mets at the Braves, doubleheader Monday. We'll see how important that is at that point. Probably will be very important. Braves are trailing by one game in the wild card this morning. Coverage Monday will be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Volleyball last night, Cleveland High School defeated Knoxville Catholic 3-1. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Cowboys at the New York Football Giants. 8:15 tonight on Amazon Prime. We are your Southeast Tennessee football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. All right, so here's the schedule right now. And this is part of what the school systems are watching for tomorrow night. As scheduled, Cleveland at Red Bank, 7 o'clock tomorrow night is kickoff. And it was pointed out to me yesterday that Red Bank's still a natural grass field. So many turfs now in the area, but artificial turf, which obviously takes rain a lot better. but it's grass down at Red Bank, and so that's a part of the equation here. But we're just going to wait and see. But they're scheduled to play tomorrow night. That would be here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app tomorrow night. Walker Valley scheduled for a huge meeting at Ray County tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff. That'll be on WCLE 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Bradley is off tomorrow night. Sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Hey guys, this is Thank you Cleveland and Bradley County for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take...
In fact, go to our website, mymix1041.com. We have the severe weather alert page. You can link right at the top of the screen and do that there. We are back, and it's our severe weather coverage sponsored by Insurance Incorporated. Now, Dan Good is the general manager of Crown in Cleveland. Dan, welcome back 2 days in a row.
This is tight. Coming 2 days in a row to see you lovely faces here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, let's get right into it because it's the 2024 Sugarloaf Jeep Off-Road Big 4x4 Rally at Hugga Highland Festival. What's this all about?
Well, we're a sponsor of it. It is a charity organization. They do great things for the communities for the Polk County. What I'm here to do today is just tell people it's an exciting event. They have over 16 vendors. They're going to have, and I have to read because there's so much stuff going on, cows, sloths, kangaroos, horses, ponies, inflatables for the kids. There's going to be a dog show to benefit the Safe Haven Animal Rescue. So there's just a ton of stuff going on. But our kind of thing is the Jeep community is incredible. I mean, what they do to their vehicles and the fun they have, it really is almost like a cult feeling. So we sponsor. We have upwards of $3,000 in prizes that we give out. So if the people want to know, we have prizes for first place CJ, YJ models, TJ models, JK models, JL models, JT models. And we went so far back as to get a first place for WJ models. So this is dating years back in Jeep production. We also have Best Beater Award, Best of Show, Best Equipped, and then the Scorpions. Sammy is putting on I guess it's called a glow off.
Okay.
Saturday night. So it's at dusk.
So I'm sure the Jeep people know what that means.
Yes, I guess they do.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I think a glow off it's just because they're doing it at dusk, so they get to turn their lights on and things glow, Steve. I know that's pretty deep, but that's I think it's...
I am not a scientist. Okay, I don't have a clue. Dan Good is here from General Manager of Crown here in Cleveland and a big sponsor of this, obviously. They are your Jeep headquarters here in Southeast Tennessee, Crown. Hey, every time I think about these people, the Jeep group, and that is they give back. I mean, they are some of the most generous people in the world. They've helped us before with our Empty Stocking Fund. I mean, these are really wonderful people.
They really are. And like I said, we didn't have as much of the Jeep, I guess, cult or culture up there in the Northeast. But down here, it's been really incredible. I mean, it's almost funny that I think they almost tease themselves because if you think about all the things they're having for this Jeep event, I mean, cows, sloths. What really jumped out at me were the kangaroos, no pun intended. Horses. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
You're basically Don Rickles.
If they fire me a crown, at least maybe I'll try comedy. The dog show. It's just a lot of things that go on. But ultimately, it's people there with pretty cool vehicles, and they get to show off a little bit of what they do in their spare time to make things, exciting. So
yeah, it's gonna They're asking everybody to bring the whole family. Of course, Crown, your Jeep headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, right here in Cleveland. The big sponsor of this, over $3,000 in prizes, is that right?
It is. I believe it's just under $3,000, but like I said, we're splitting hairs.
Well, hey, you know what I mean? 2024 Sugarloaf Jeep Off-Road 4x4 Rally and the Hugga Highland Festival, and it benefits. The benefit goes to a great community 501c3 that helps people in Polk County from everything not limited to food, shelter assistance, and clothing, and 100% donations and sales. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they help people, you know.
For sure. That's like I said, those are the people we like to get involved with. And Maritha is the one that put the whole thing together, and the effort she has to put in to make this whole thing happen, it's heroic. She's just incredible. So it is. It's almost intimidating when my phone rings and Maritha's there, because I know she's going to give me like 5 things to do.
Usually you think it's the IRS, so you hang up. Dan Good is the general manager of Crown. All right, so while you're here, man, here we are. It's Thursday, starting to inch toward the end of September. You were here yesterday. Tell me repeat what you said and anything else you want to add about what's happening at Crown.
Okay. Typical to Stellantis, Jeep Ram, they update according to the market. Yesterday at 11:30, we had a conference call with the manufacturer, and they just came out with incentives to move out all the 24s because they want us to start, ordering up the 25s. The numbers are incredible. 20% off on Gladiators. It's up to 20, and obviously there's different models, but the majority of them we can get 20% off on. There's 20% off on other models as well. They really just have to come down and pick a car. It's incredible. We'll steer them to the ones that have the biggest discounts. And like I said, there's never any pressure. If they like the one, and if you found one that only has 18% off, if you like it, buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's incredible, and that's what they said. They said they're doing it specifically to get rid of the 24s, so the 25s will start loading up on the order banks, which is an awesome opportunity for anyone who's interested in the Jeep or Ram brand.
Yeah, and I was going to say, it's not just Jeep. I mean, you've got other models all over the lot there. You got a great selection at Crown.
That's accurate, and obviously we have over 80 used cars available as well. But it's incredible what they have with, the Jeep and the Ram special right now. Yeah. They're blowing them out. My assumption is that there's going to be something special in October as well, but I don't believe it's going to be as special as this last week of September. So if you ever have an itch, come down. It doesn't hurt to swing by and look. There's never any pressure. We appreciate the visit. If you find one you like, we hope you take her home.
Crown Cleveland, exit 20 off I-75, and Cleveland and Bradley County's home of Jeep and Ram. Of course, also Chrysler and Dodge at Crown. And, of course, back to this, Crown, the big sponsor of the 2024 Sugarloaf Jeep Off-Road 4x4 Rally and Hugga Highland Festival. And, Dan, it is, I believe, this Saturday. Is that right?
That's accurate, Steve. And it rolls into Sunday. If you're if you're a Ford enthusiast, like I said, we share the love. They have a Ford event with the Ford Bronco on, Sunday.
Okay,
it's a great event. You can see both brands. So, like I said, the whole weekend, it's for a good cause. So we'll share the love that Crown likes to share.
Dan Good, and Dan, thanks so much, and looking forward to this. It's going to be a big time this weekend. All right, we're going to come back. Actually, we'll play a little music here. Mix 104.1.
This is Scotty Mayfield with Mayfield Creamery, and I admit it, I love listening to Steve and Bridget.
Mix 104.1.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology. mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Good morning. It is 8 minutes before 9 a.m. As we're on Mix 104.1 Radio, also MixTV.tv. Let's get a severe weather update right here.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, here is the very latest on what we know right now. Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools, all after-school activities are canceled for today. Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools, all after-school activities canceled today. And hey, Rodney Murray, yeah, we got that text. YMCA Cleveland Family Y wants to make sure you know that all of their aftercare programs with the school systems are off today. So all activities off for this evening. Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. We have our first school system that is now closing for tomorrow. That is in southeast Tennessee, I should say. Polk County schools are closed tomorrow. So that's the first. Now, I'm talking about southeast Tennessee systems. We know most of the North Georgia systems, even in western North Carolina, are closing already. They're closed today and tomorrow, really. So we're going to watch this. I am told by our Bradley County and Cleveland City school directors that they are monitoring the weather situation with the Emergency Management Agency today, and they will make a call about tomorrow later today. So we're watching that. I want to go over to Austin here. What are you gathering? And also, if you want to pull the radar up, just give me anything the latest here.
So the Hurricane Helene will be moving in overnight. Basically, it'll make landfall this evening, and then it'll move up into our area. We're looking at about 4 to 6 inches of rain with about 40-mile-per-hour wind gust overnight and into tomorrow. It looks like the majority of the rain will be moving out probably in the afternoon, evening hours. So we're just waiting to see how that'll play out once it makes landfall. Really, the biggest threat, it seems like, with this storm is the storm surge along the coast, and then, of course, high winds. So
I've got some. I know you'll be surprised I have friends, but I have some friends of mine who own businesses, and this is something to think about. They're asking, they're saying, well, do I need to send my people home at a certain point today? And what about around here? I mean, as far as I know, did you say, you may have said this, is it 4 to 6 inches we're expecting?
It is, and that's a lot of rain within a 24-hour period, 24 to 36-hour period. That's a lot of rain, and it's already rained for a couple of days, so I'm sure that we'll have some downed trees. There'll be some power outages around the area, probably not widespread, but there will be. So, just use caution in around there. I'm not sure that as far as all the severe storms, all the severe weather, tornadoes, stuff like that is going to stay to the east of us. So that's going to be over in the North Carolina area. So Clay Smith let out an update this morning and said most of that stuff's going to stay over to the east. So,
yeah. So that is what we're watching right now. And yes, I mean, a matter of fact, I just got a notice as we speak. From the Emergency Management Agency, and today's is a high impact weather event today and tomorrow. The EMA is saying they're confident is high on the impact. Flood watch has been expanded now to all of East Tennessee, and moderate to heavy rain today will be developed, move through the entire area today through early afternoon tomorrow. So what you said earlier, Austin, about the timeline here is through early afternoon tomorrow. You've got another graphic up on mixedtv.tv right now.
Yeah, so basically this is the Local 3 graphic showing the potential rainfall. So if you look off to the east, you get 6 to 10 inches of rain over in the North Carolina area. Around our area, as far as Cleveland goes, 4 to 6 inches, possibly 5 to 7, just depends on where you live, Athens, Dayton, areas like that. So we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. But it's definitely a lot of rain within a very short period of time.
We're also getting word the EMA will host a weather briefing at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you, Alex, for that. So this is really the first briefing or situational briefing that they've sent out, because here we are as we begin to get into all of this. The highest impact at this point and threat level is wind, according and flooding. Well, actually, flooding is the biggest potential impact for Southeast Tennessee in our listening area. Flooding, but then wind is right behind that. Also, another. I'm going to point one more thing out here, then we're going to go. But an extreme risk of life-threatening flash flooding exists over the Tennessee, North Carolina state line into western North Carolina. So if you or someone that you know or you're over in that area, that is going to be an area there, that Tennessee, North Carolina line, western North Carolina, that is where they're calling, and this is the National Weather Service, an extreme risk of life-threatening flash flooding. And they also are in line for some tornadoes, as Austin said a second ago. That's the Tennessee, North Carolina line. That's western North Carolina. That is a big concentration area for the Weather Service because of the tracking of this hurricane. Here's something else. If you live in a flood-prone area, prepare for flooding. Have an evacuation plan. Prepare for power outages tomorrow, Friday. Charge all your phones, electronics. Trees are likely to fall. This is according to the EMA. Trees are likely to fall with those 40-plus mile-per-hour winds that we're expecting in the very wet ground. Another potential hazard for this Southeast Tennessee listening area. Austin, one more comment, then we're gonna move on here.
Yes. So mainly, just be ready, be weather prepared. Don't drive through any standing water. I mean, use common sense and just be careful out there. And just stay up to date with us on the website. We've got our weather alert page. If you don't have our app, right now is a great time to download for the Mix 104 app. We'll be updating there, and we'll also be updating on our socials. So we'll keep you up to date. And shortly after that briefing this afternoon at 2 o'clock, we'll be posting all that information that we can just to be able to get that information out to the public. So
yeah, and I just got another note here from Adam Lewis. He's the spokesman for EMA. He tells me that one of the main concerns beginning overnight tonight into Friday morning will be wind gust 40 to 60 miles per hour. 40 to 60. So as this hurricane really turns around the coast of Florida and the panhandle, we're going to really see that tonight. So that is 40 to 60 mile per hour winds, folks. So then you're starting to talk about, as we said, trees down, power lines down, wet ground, all of that. So folks, yeah, as Austin said, sticking here with us. Go ahead.
And this is not like a typical storm that passes through here to where you get those really fast winds at the beginning of the storm and then it kind of dies off. This is more of a storm that's going to kind of stick around for some time. So those winds will be sustained, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds sustained, and then peaking at 40 and even possibly 60 in some areas, according to Local 3. So
yeah, thank you, Austin. Tell you what, we've got a dear friend of ours in here right now, Brieanne Maya with the Greater Chattanooga Realtors Association. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you, Steve?
Doing good in the middle of all of this fun here, but I know you've got a great announcement for us.
Yeah, so the Greater Chattanooga Realtors, in combination with BHK Legal, so our very own here in Cleveland, and they've expanded out to Chattanooga. Yep. So we saw a need for our community. We've seen an increase in the number of transactions, real estate transactions that are estate related. So a family member has passed, and the remaining family members are trying to figure out how to navigate that. And without fail, those family members on the back end are saying, I wish I knew more about this before we had to go through this process. And so we're trying to fill that gap. So we have a public seminar that we're going to host on Tuesday, October 1st from 5:30 to 6:30 that will be hosted at Greater Chattanooga's office on Amnicola Highway in Chattanooga. So for our Cleveland folks, that's a little bit of a trek. Plan accordingly because that traffic's pretty unenjoyable at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
But it's important, and I mean, it's great information.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. This is an opportunity for us to give back to the community and provide value. It's free to the public. This is not designed for realtors, and we've really wanted to stress that. The realtors will have their own training, but this is for the public, for people who have family members that are approaching that stage of life and want to plan accordingly. BHK Legal will host the whole discussion, and they're going to answer the 10 most common questions they receive as it relates to estate planning, trusts, wills, the probate process, and then there'll be a question and answer. And I have it on good authority that their famous cookies will also make an appearance. So that'll be good.
Bryce Kirksey and Travis Henry, two of my longtime friends, they have expanded down there, and they do a tremendous job. We're joined, of course, by Brieanne Maya. Am I saying that right?
Yes. Yeah.
And boy, this is exciting. And boy, it's such a great topic because when you're grieving, it's a really, really hard time, and people can make it easier on their loved ones, can't they?
Yeah. When you're in the middle of grief, the last thing you want to do is think about the stress of all the decision making associated with a probate process. It drags everything out when the family just kind of wants to be able to move on from that piece of things and readjust to life without their loved one. This is important information that not only saves people the stress, but oftentimes saves them money. Probate's not cheap. And if you can plan more if you can plan more intentionally on the front end, you can save your loved ones a lot of hassle and money on the back end.
Certainly so. Greater Chattanooga Realtors Association, and just in general, moving another subject here. So everybody knows the rates were cut last week. From what I'm reading on a national basis and even here locally, the realtors are really getting busy right now with phone calls in this area.
Yep, so we've seen an uptick in refinance applications, but also new mortgage applications. We still see a good number of folks that are first-time home buyers coming back into the market. So we're thankful to see rates back into the 5s and 6s, depending on your loan product. And that 5 has been the magic number that a lot of folks have been waiting for. If they could just get something in the 5s, they would be a little bit happier. So we're hopeful that that leads to a slightly unseasonally busy fall market, because typically we would expect this to be a slower time, but with lower rates, hopefully that means a little more activity, because we actually had a slower summer than we would typically expect to see.
All right, one more reminder about Tuesday, if you can give us all the details.
Yes, sir. Tuesday, October 1st, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Greater Chattanooga Realtors office on Amnicola Highway in Chattanooga.
All right, such a great service. Hey, if people want more information about your association, what should they do?
They can go to gcar.net. So that's gcar.net, and there's an event on that page where they can register for this and find out more about us.
Well, thank you very much for coming in, Brieanne. Great to see you again.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, and we'll come back with more. Weekend event preview with Ashel and Akiona is next.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041. I want you to stay.
Good morning and welcome back. It is now 6:13 and we're on a Thursday morning in storm alert weather mode once again as we kind of close out the last Thursday of September. Yesterday we're in storm alert weather mode. Tomorrow we're in storm alert weather mode. So this is just going to be kind of a busy into the week for us, especially later today into Friday morning. That's when the impacts are going to be highest here across the Tennessee Valley as Hurricane Helene makes that approach towards the Florida coastline. Flash flooding and strong winds going to be our primary concerns, and more than likely we're going to have quite a bit of power outages starting to show up here as we wake up on Friday morning. So make sure you have all those devices charged before you go to bed tonight. As we take a look at your satellite and radar, some heavy rain into western North Carolina, down into upstate South Carolina. Now some parts of western North Carolina and the southern Appalachians have already picked up upwards of 6 inches of rain, expecting another 10 on top of that. So there could be some significant flooding ongoing across portions of western North Carolina, even the North Georgia mountains. So that's something we're going to have to monitor pretty closely as we continue through the day. This morning, just a couple of showers out there in the Fannin, Cherokee, and parts of Polk County. Also some heavier downpours this morning into Bradley, Whitfield, and Gordon counties. But outside of that, there's not going to be a whole lot of issues on the roadways, at least for the first part of your morning. The rain's going to become more consistent later on. We do have flash flood watches in effect until 2 p.m. on Friday. High temperatures today generally going to be in the upper 60s to lower 70s with the cloud cover and rain potential. And here's a look at Helene. These white and purple shades you're seeing, that's cloud tops going higher and higher and higher, which means this storm is starting to strengthen pretty quickly, starting to develop a little bit of an eye wall, and there are going to be a lot of strong winds kind of pushing in this water. We got that counterclockwise flow, so a lot of storm surge on the east side of the storm from really Tampa all the way up to the Big Bend region, where storm surge values can reach as high as 20 feet. The National Hurricane Center calling that catastrophic. So hopefully everyone right along the coast, and these hurricane warnings have already moved inland and they're safe, because this is going to be a very impactful storm to Florida, potentially making landfall as a Category 4 storm, and it's even going to maintain Category 1 strength all the way in to nearly Macon, Georgia. Hurricane warnings posted nearly to the Atlanta metro area. Tropical storm warnings for all of South Carolina, all of Georgia, and most of Florida, and portions of western North Carolina. This this remnant low pretty much going to move right over parts of our coverage area, especially just off to the east of Chattanooga as we go into a Friday morning. That's when our winds really start to pick up. So let's take a look at your futurecast here locally. Now by 9 o'clock, some of that rain starting to fill in across North Georgia and southeast Tennessee, becoming more consistent after about 2 p.m. And once the rain starts this afternoon, it's likely not going to let up until tomorrow morning. And it's going to be heavy at times, especially as we get into tonight and early Friday morning. So if you tune in tomorrow, we're going to have a lot to talk about because that's when the wind's really going to pick up and the rain's really going to be coming in. So tune in tomorrow morning for sure. And then by the time we wake up on Friday, still going to be some rain out there, gradually ending, just a couple lingering showers. And
Mix 104.1, also mixtv.tv. We will keep you up to date on the very latest. Also, folks, very important, our severe weather alert page with our friends at Insurance Incorporated that's at the very top of our website. Everything is on that page that you're going to want to know about our area, our local area, mymix1041.com. Well, speaking of the area, Ashlyn Akiona is here, and we've got a brand new feature we're going to start weekly. Ashlyn's looking around at events coming up over the weekend. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. You've been with us for a long time here in certain, all kinds of capacities. So this is really neat. I appreciate you doing it. So I'll just send it over to you. What's happening?
Okay, so with the weather coming in, I know a lot of people are kind of worried about like weekend activities happening, but weekend activities are still happening in the Cleveland area. Of course, we've got Friday night lights, of course, but all three of our local football teams, Bradley has a bye this week, and Walker Valley and Cleveland are gone. Walker Valley's at Ray County this week. But if you want to go see a little bit of some other action, you could go to McMinn and Ottawa at Ottawa on Friday, or East Hamilton is hosting their homecoming game against Howard that night. And those games will start around 7 p.m.-ish. And I'm pretty sure Polk County schools have called off school for Friday.
They're closed.
So we will not be hearing anything from them at that point in time. But there's two big weekend activities that are happening all weekend this weekend. Buff City Soap is celebrating an anniversary. And there's giving away free laundry soap with a $50 purchase to the first 50 people that are going to come to their makery. And that starts at 10 a.m. On Saturday and ends at 6 p.m. on Sunday. And then we talked about this a little bit, but there's a Jeep rally at the Ocoee Dam that starts on Saturday as well at 10 a.m. And you can hug a Highland cow there. Mm-hmm. And I personally would love to hug a Highland cow, so you might see me there. But along with that, there's going to be lots of arts and crafts and inflatables for kids. And the Jeep show is going to take place on Saturday, and the off-road show is going to start on Sunday. We've also talked about this morning, but on Saturday there's going to be a child safety check at First Baptist Cleveland, and that starts at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But there's also going to be stuff to look at for seniors for driving, and just to make sure that our roads are a little bit relatively safer for children. Walker Valley is hosting a cheer mini clinic. I went to a couple of these in my younger days and did not continue in cheerleading, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Guaranteed, though, it's such a good experience for kids to just work together and learn a lot of the skills and look up to high school students. So the ages that they are welcoming are K through 8th graders, and there will be a showcase at 12:15 for parents.
And is that Saturday also?
That is Saturday also.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Up at the school, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
For sure. Hopefully. Hopefully, rain permitted, there's going to be the Pumpkin Palooza on the Cleveland Greenway that's being put on by one of our event planning committees here that's called Touch the Sky Events.
Yes.
That's just been fantastic, I feel like, this year. They've really put on a lot of things for Cleveland that have really welcomed in members of the community and probably other people from outside the community.
Oh, absolutely.
But this event is benefiting the family cornerstones of Cleveland, where they strengthen families for a stronger community. And the admission to the event is free, but the parking is $5. But a part of that goes towards family cornerstones of Cleveland. There's going to be shopping, local vendors with food trucks, petting zoo, bounce houses, games, pumpkin painting, of course.
Of course.
And pony rides and entertainment. So should sound like a
And is that
really
Saturday
good fun.
also, Ashlyn?
It is Saturday, yes.
Saturday, and what's the hours on that?
The hours on that are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
At the Greenway, is that right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's a big event.
Yeah, hopefully the rain will kind of clear out for them. I looked at the weather a little bit, and it said it was going to be cloudy that day. So
I think
it won't be too hot or anything.
Yeah, actually, I think Saturday and into Sunday, as we get, basically we need to get past Friday evening. Once we're past Friday evening, now there will apparently, if the forecast holds, there'll be some things to overcome 40 to 60 mile an hour winds being one of those. But when we get to Friday evening, we should be okay as far as any new weather. So Saturday events, again, this is a little early to say this, but Saturday events should be okay.
Yeah, it might be a little bit muddy, but no mud.
We'll be, right. we'll be
fine.
okay.
And this was kind of interesting. Bradley High School is having a class of 1994 reunion over at Big Tom's Backyard Grill and Bar. So if you're a part of 1994, they really said any year to come and visit as alumni, and that starts at 7 p.m. and ends till 11 p.m. So gonna be hard for some of those older folks to stay out till then. I'm just kidding. I'm
a 96 graduate of Cleveland High School.
What's your bedtime usually, Steve?
Here in a few minutes.
And then Sunday we only have one event, but it's the Praise in the Park and Picnic, and this is just like a covered dish event. You can bring just like a potluck covered dish that you would like to share with people, and that meal starts at 5 p.m. and then the worship starts at 6 p.m. and it's going to be at the stage at Greenway Park.
Oh, great. That is so cool. Well, listen, you've really arrived because now you have a logo. Look, if you see the screen there,
Wow, look at me.
Ashland's Weekender's Guide is what you have named this, or did Fruit Loops name it?
It was kind of a combined effort along with some AI help, I'll be honest with you. Because, at 7 a.m. in the morning, my brain's not usually working that well.
Neither's mine.
No, it's
Ashland
okay.
Akiona, wonderful job. And I think, Fruit Loops, they can find us on our website. Is that right?
So if you go to our website and you click on the community tab, you can see Ashland's Weekender Guide there.
Ashland Akiona, thanks so much. Looking forward to this. All right, we're going to come right back here. I tell you what, let's do this one final time this morning.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, so here is what we know at the present time. We just received our first update from the Emergency Management Agency. They are now going to have a weather briefing at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and here is what we know right now. This, of course, we're concentrating on our local area as far as the fallout from Hurricane Helene for southeast Tennessee. I'm going to quote now Emergency Management Agency spokesman Adam Lewis. We're expecting a high-impact weather event today through Friday. Potential flooding and strong winds as the remnants of now tropical storm Helene pass through. Heavy rain and flash flooding are the big concern here. Periods of heavy rain expected through the area. If you're in a flood-prone area, you need to have an evacuation plan. We are under that flood watch. All of our listening area is under that flood watch here. Strong winds, wind gusts could reach 40 to 60 miles per hour in our local area, particularly. So what we're looking at here, the wind gust, according to the EMA, at this hour, they're calling for, what they're seeing is particularly overnight, tonight into tomorrow morning. So if you had to isolate a time period that the Emergency Management Agency is concerned about this weather event, it is, they're saying, overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. These winds, combined with saturated ground, may result in uprooted trees and power outages. So they're making sure that everyone charges their devices now and be prepared for potential disruptions. And I want to go back over to Austin here. Again, we point people to our severe weather alert page. Is that right? There on our website and app?
Yes, so you can visit the website, mymix1041.com, click on the weather alert page presented by Insurance Incorporated. We'll be posting information on there all day long, along with our partners with Local 3, the real professionals.
Yes, that's right.
But, we'll be posting.
Hey, speaking of Local 3, I saw a graphic you have about rain amount, water amounts. Talk about that, if you will.
Yes, yeah. So here locally around the Cleveland area, 4 to 6 inches of rain are expected a little bit northeast of us, around Athens and Maryville. Going up towards Knoxville, they're looking a little bit stronger. And then if you look over to the east in North Carolina, that's where you're going to get the real heavy rain, the 6 to 10 inches. So, and even more than that as you go a little further out. So.
One of the things that our first briefing said from the EMA is that if you're on that Bradley, no, that's not right, Polk County, North Carolina line there, there could be some, they're calling it life-threatening flooding is what they're calling for at this point. So. Folks, we're just going to monitor it all day. And again, Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools have canceled all after-school activities today. That includes aftercare, all canceled for today. That's athletic events, that's everything for today. And then directors of schools in Bradley County and Cleveland City tell me that they are monitoring the weather with the EMA. Emergency Management Agency will have a 2 o'clock weather briefing. And we'll know more then. So we're going to get back to regular programming on Mix 104.1 Radio. We'll send you the music right now. For MixTV.tv, we're going to be done here. But remember, I mean, stay with us, because if things change, and we expect they will as the day goes on, and announcements, that sort of thing, stay with Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Make sure you have our app. We send out weather bulletins through to our app subscribers. Download the free app at the Mix app, mymix1041.com. It's free, thanks to CHI Memorial. So we are going to have, it looks like, a very busy about 24 to 36 hour period right here. So stick in here with us, everybody. Thank you. We'll be back.